Welcome back to Mets Therapy, the podcast that is still cheaper than therapy, although at this point, I think maybe actual therapy would have a higher success rate. I think we're all down after yesterday. Again, Senga looked horrible. I think we all had a little bit of hope, especially after that first inning, that something was going right, that he definitely fixed whatever it was, but it looks like we're back to square one. So, let's get into it. Let's start it. Let's start the session. The Mets lost 9-6 to the Cubs in a game that somehow felt over before most people finished their second inning hot dog. Senga took the mound and once again reminded us that baseball is a game of surprises, specifically the surprise that he gets to keep throwing that baseball every 5 days. 7 earned runs in less than 4 innings. That's right, 7. At this point, opposing hitters aren't facing Senga, they're attending batting practice with premium seating. Remember when Senga was the ace? Remember when the ghost fork was something to talk about? Those were good times. Not anymore. Now every start feels like watching someone try to put out a fire hose using a garden hose filled with gasoline. The worst part is that the offense actually tried. Alvarez drove in some runs. Carson Benj got a nice RBI, a good hit toward the end of the game. The Mets scored 6 runs, and 6 runs should at least buy you a stressful loss. Instead, they got the deluxe package where the game is basically decided before dinner. And the baseball gods decided to even have a sixth sense of humor, because Juan Soto left the game with some back tightness. And of course, it's the day right before Lindor comes back, so of course, he's probably going on the injured list. The two of them probably will never play together this entire season. Are we surprised? A little bit, but shocked? Not at all. The Mets now dropped 3 straight, and the vibes are somewhere between abandoned ship and we've already hit the iceberg. But fear not, because today we got a doubleheader. That's right, 2 games. Because apparently 1 game per day wasn't enough emotional damage. So is there hope? Shockingly, yes. The bullpen wasn't completely burned out yesterday. And it appears that Francisco Lindor might be back today. The offense has actually showed a little bit of sign of life, and because baseball is weird enough, a team that looks completely dead one day can sweep a doubleheader the next, and they can regain their momentum to try to make the playoffs. But do I expect it? Not really. And do I believe it? Slightly. But that's because I'm a Mets fan and I probably hate myself. But I'm assuming that you do too because you're listening to this podcast. Look, every morning we wake up, look directly at the evidence, ignore it all, and we say, you know what? Today's the day the Mets are going to win. Right? So let's think positively. Doubleheader today. Give us a call. Let us know what you think. 609-551-0901. Or leave us a comment at metstherapy.com. Mets Therapy, cheaper than therapy, worse results. Let's go, Mets.